Burundi, the world's poorest nation. Nestled in the heart of East Africa, Burundi holds a somber distinction. It's the poorest country in the world. This small, landlocked nation faces immense challenges. Its people struggle daily to meet basic needs. The country's history is marked by conflict and instability. These factors have contributed to its current economic state. Burundi's poverty is deep-rooted and complex. It's not just about lack of money. It's about limited access to education, healthcare, and opportunities. The country's economy relies heavily on agriculture, but frequent droughts and soil erosion make farming difficult. Most Burundians live on less than $1.90 a day. The situation in Burundi is dire, but it's not without hope. The country's people show incredible resilience. By learning about Burundi, we can better understand how to help. Shocking statistics, a country in crisis. The numbers paint a grim picture of life in Burundi. Over 70% of the population lives below the poverty line. This means most people struggle to afford basic necessities. The average Burundian earns just $239 per year. Health statistics are equally alarming. 1 in every 16 children dies before their 5th birthday. Malnutrition affects nearly 60% of children under 5. Many suffer from stunted growth due to poor nutrition. Life expectancy in Burundi is just 61 years. This is well below the global average of 72 years. Education in Burundi also faces severe challenges. Only 61% of adults can read and write. Many children don't complete primary school. They often leave to help their families earn money. Only 7% of Burundians have access to electricity. This lack of power limits opportunities for work and study. These statistics show the depth of Burundi's crisis. They highlight the daily challenges faced by millions of Burundians. Root causes of Burundi's extreme poverty. Burundi's poverty has deep historical roots. The country has faced decades of conflict and instability. Civil wars have torn apart communities. They've destroyed infrastructure and scared off investors. This long-term unrest has made it hard for Burundi to develop. Geography also plays a role in Burundi's economic challenges. The country is landlocked. This means it has no access to the sea. Landlocked countries often face higher trade costs. Burundi also lacks significant natural resources. Many African countries rely on minerals or oil for income, but Burundi doesn't have these options. Burundi's economy is heavily dependent on agriculture. About 80% of the population works in farming, but agricultural practices are often outdated. Climate change is making matters worse. Corruption and poor governance have also held Burundi back. These factors combine to create a cycle of poverty that's hard to break. Section 4. Daily life and struggles in Burundi. For most Burundians, daily life is a constant struggle. Many people start their day before sunrise. They walk long distances to fetch water. Clean water is scarce in many areas. Families often rely on unsafe water sources. This leads to frequent illnesses. Food insecurity is a major problem. Many families don't know where their next meal will come from. Children often go to school hungry. This makes it hard for them to focus and learn. Parents sometimes have to choose between feeding their children and sending them to school. Healthcare is another daily challenge. Many people can't afford medical treatment. They often rely on traditional healers. Pregnant women often give birth at home. This is risky for both mother and baby. Work opportunities are limited in Burundi. They're trapped in a cycle of poverty that's hard to escape. Section 5. International aid and development efforts. Despite the challenges, there are efforts to help Burundi. International organizations are working in the country. They focus on areas like health, education, and agriculture. The World Food Program provides meals to school children. This helps keep kids in school and reduces hunger. UNICEF is working to improve healthcare for mothers and children. They provide vaccines and nutrition support. They also help build water and sanitation facilities. These efforts are saving lives. The World Bank has projects to improve Burundi's agriculture. They're helping farmers use better techniques. Local organizations are also making a difference. Women's groups are starting small businesses, but more support is needed. Section 6. Hope on the horizon, potential solutions and progress. Despite the challenges, there's hope for Burundi. Education is key to breaking the cycle of poverty. More children are going to school now than ever before. This is a positive sign. Educated people can find better jobs. They can also make better decisions for their families and communities. Technology could play a big role in Burundi's future. Mobile phones are becoming more common. They allow people to access information and services. Farmers can check market prices. People can access mobile banking. These small changes can make a big difference in people's lives. Burundi has potential for tourism. The country has beautiful landscapes and unique culture. Developing tourism could bring in much-needed income, but this will require investment in infrastructure and security. There are signs of political progress, too. The country has been more stable in recent years. Peace and stability are crucial for Burundi's development.